Hey what's up guys, and welcome to episode number 21 of the FIFA 22 Real Madrid career mode. Surprisingly, I actually kept my job, which is something I did not expect, and I don't think I got a preseason because I didn't get invited to a preseason because I was in the World Cup with Portugal, the mini series that I did. It lasted 2 episodes. But we are now over it, which we can now focus back on the Real Madrid career mode, and the window is open. And I'm telling you, man, like honestly, before we look at any of the messages and all, my manager rating is 51. 51. I could easily get sacked. I still could get sacked throughout the season, but that's where we are at. Now, the messages, notifications that we have got, starting from below. Marcelo will join Aston Villa for free under Stevie G. Okay. Denis Ceballos to Arsenal. We've got 20 million, which is a solid amount of money. I'm fine with that. Blanco leaves to Leicester on loan. Okay, 1 year, he'll come back. Hopefully he's 77, 78. We might do a season 3, might. I'm not too into it, but we might. Transfer budget increase from 216 million to 393. Almost 400 million. Oh my word. Okay. And Chelsea. Yusuf, we're just talking about Chelsea. One Vini for 147 million. Interesting. Now, it's good money. He's worth a lot of money. But, no. No way. Firstly, I won't want to sell him because he's a beast in FIFA or even in career mode. Secondly, it's unrealistic. I mean, he hasn't been that great on form for us recently, but still, he's a beast, so I can't sell him. Talking about selling, we of course want to probably sell a few players from our team or our squad. So I'm happy with the goalies. I'm gonna loan list Lopez. He's already loan listed. Miguel, the same situation probably. A few players came out on loan. Cuenca is one of them. Sell. I wanna get the money. Victor Church, sell. I also wanna get the money. Miguel, I think I might keep, and I might probably have to play more as the backup to Mendy. And then Alaba, Nacho. Now the thing is, I'm actually more than happy to sell Nacho, you know, now. If an offer comes in for Nacho, I'm fine, I'm cool. Rudiger, Militao, Onchozola is back. He will never make it into that team, to be honest. Now, the thing is, we need a new right back, and I just said, Onchozola will never make it into the first team. Could we keep him as a sub, like a backup, maybe? I'm not gonna list him up just yet. Maybe we could do something with him. Casemiro, Camavinga, Pogba. I am actually interested in selling Cruz. I'm not really too interested in keeping him. He's 32 now, and he hasn't been that well. I mean, he hasn't played much, but when he did play, not great. Valverde, Guerrero, sell as well, and then Blanco, of course, are on loan. Arribas, of course, I want to loan him out too. Prime Gas is still out on loan at Milan for another year. I want him to come back, but is he going to make a big impact for us? Even if he comes back or we recall him, I'm not so sure. Takekubo, I think we can definitely get a bit of money for him. Like, I'm sorry, I don't think you'll get into the first team. You can be on the bench, but not on the first team. Vini, Hazard is a very interesting one. I am interested in selling Hazard. The thing is, he will never make it into our team, right? And when I have used him, I haven't really enjoyed using Hazard. In FIFA at least. So, I'm gonna lease Hazard up. If he does go or get an offer, we will listen to offers, but if he doesn't, we'll just keep him. Asensio, I think we'll keep. He's 26, 86 rated. Cool. Rodrigo in there. Marvin Park, I think I want to loan out. And then Lucas Vazquez, I will definitely listen to offers. 31 now. he feels like he's sold now, doesn't he? Benzema, the thing is, I don't necessarily think he's gonna be that main man. Venier, I don't know as well. I'm gonna list them up maybe. Is he ever going to be that main team player? Not really. Jovic and Mayoral, which is another player I'm gonna transfer list. So out of those players that we transfer listed, we can probably get a decent budget. Like we're talking about maybe 30-40 million at least, if I were to sort of predict or try to like gauge how much we could get. I think we can get a half the amount of money, which isn't bad. Now Arribas, Stott, Rene, decent. You could definitely get game time there. Now probably the only downside to that is his wages. Are they going to be able to afford his wages? You expect so, right? Kubo, he's unhappy. No, actually he can't say he's unhappy. He's surprised. Don't wanna say, yeah, I can't guarantee you game time. Is probably the most realistic thing there. I'm glad we agree. I mean, why is this I'm happy you're going even an option? Like who in their right minds? Imagine like a manager would say, I'm just listed you. I'm happy you're going, mate. Like it's just rude and sarcastic, innit? But I'm glad we're happy. And Venier, I'm glad we're happy. I'm not looking at options. I don't really think I'm gonna looking to keep you anyways. If anything, probably Jovic could be the main man, or Mayoral actually could be, but not really even. Take Kubo, Inter are willing to offer us Christian Eriksen plus 2 million. Thing is, I'm just not interested in Eriksen, right? And I mean, like, it felt like in the past few years, Eriksen has been linked to Real Madrid every single year. But he eventually joined Inter, and yeah, I'm gonna negotiate with Inter. I do not want Eriksen. If you give me Lautaro Martinez, I will still say maybe a good shot, but a bit unrealistic. I did ask for Bastoni from them before in my own like personal save, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna ask straight up for money. I'm gonna go. Ooh, how much do I go with? He's worth 31. He's 21. He's 78 rated. Am I gonna be bold and ask for 42 and a half or 45? We're gonna try to test the waters with 42 and a half. Are they gonna accept it? Don't storm away. Maybe say 35. Ooh, 42 and a half. Maybe could have gone away with 45. I'm happy with 42 and a half. That's a lot of money, you know. Maybe I underestimated how much Kubo was worth. But there's a healthy amount of money. 42 and a half. I'm happy with that. He won't get game time. He isn't what I'm looking for, you know what I mean? He isn't what I think is what I really want. So right now I'm just gonna focus on selling players. Arribas is loaned out to Stop Rene, and Kubo has joined Inter, so we get the 42.5 million, which is really nice. Excuse me, Atletico, you're our biggest rivals and you want our best midfielder. Now get in the bin, Atletico. No way ever you're gonna take Casemiro. But talking about selling, right? How many players have I still got to sell? If I'm looking at on the reserves, like maybe 1, 2, gonna loan Marvin out, 3 there. Maybe I might keep Miguel as well, so he's up to 70 rated actually, that's nice. And then you've got a couple of players here that I might keep and I might sell. So you're looking at 3 to 4 players on the reserves, which is gonna be a really thin reserves. Not good squad depth. But I think I'm gonna give it a little bit more. If I do get a bit more offers, I want to sell a few more players. But of course, I want to focus on bringing a couple of players into the club as well. A loan offer for PSV with an option to buy. Normally I would like negotiate, but EA have made the game so stupid and dumb. When you go in, negotiate, and say I don't want you to buy it, they'll just storm out of the room. So I'm just not going to accept it unless we get a genuine loan offer. But speaking about buying, let me put in my transfer hub my shortlist. So I promised you guys I'll sign one of Haaland and Mbappe. I think I'm tempted to sign Mbappe. I think we definitely have the money to do it, and why not? And then for the right back, it's one of these guys. I can't get Mazaruri, or I don't know how to say his name, because he joined last summer, but I still can't get him. It's not as if he joined in January. He joined last summer, so I can't even get him, which is sad. So I'm tempted to look at Hakimi, but Pedro Paul is a decent shout as well, but he just hasn't got a real face, which doesn't really matter. But Mbappe or Haaland is one I'm gonna go with. Haaland, I've signed him before, he's a beast, but I'm gonna go with Mbappe here. I'm not gonna screw up. I'm gonna go with a genuine, decent offer I think PSG are probably gonna negotiate with. So, well, look at, we have got 430 million, like, that's a lot of money. That's a healthy amount of money. We're gonna go with 250. I'm not gonna play here. I'm gonna go in 250. 350. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? 355. PSG, don't get ahead of ourselves. Right? 280. That's a lot of money for Mbappe. That's a lot of money, you know? It's still a lot of money, and we can probably still afford it, but that's a lot of money. Oh my world. 300, man. I don't think this can go through, you know, like, just want too much money. Like, 200 is a lot of money as well, I'm telling you. They're just not willing to go down or negotiate. Typical PSG. The game is so realistic. Now, what if I offer you... Do I want to offer Eden? I can probably get a bit of money from him. How about Borja Mayoral? It's 18 million. And then you're looking at maybe 320. Come on, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Are we left with basically nothing? Ooh, that's a great 320 plus Mayoral. They're happy with it. Now, I've done so much hard work. I don't want it to just screw up, and I'm just gonna offer him, two less wages. Crucial. Bam, take it. 5 years. I'm fine with that too. Bam, take it. No release clause, please. He's happy with that. Ooh, he's gonna want a lot of money. I think 350. He's gonna be, I think, is he gonna be the highest earner? How about 350 and a mil? 420 and all that, and pretty much 6 million. I'm gonna remove that bonus. Jeez, man, my man wants a lot of money. 400k with 3.5. I think that's fair. That's still a lot of money, you know. 420 and 3.65. How about 410 and 3.55? I'm just gonna lower down as much as possible. 420 and 3.65. Wow. I'm not gonna play hardball here. We're gonna announce the signing of Kylian Mbappe. It's gonna be pretty much blowing away more than half of our transfer budget, but we're gonna do it for an absolute beast. Kylian Mbappe, 93 rated. Wow, man. We've got up a bit of manager rating, but wow. So that is Mbappe at Real Madrid now. Insane, isn't it? Just absolutely insane. I think he gets over on that right hand side maybe. I think in real life, if you do sign him this January and get him next summer, this will be realistically the front three. Which then leaves the question of, if we do go for Haaland, where does he go? Nowhere. Like, he can't fit in. Asensio I think is good enough for the bench, to be fair, over Hazard at this rate probably. So this is absolutely insane. Absolutely mind-blowing. Can't believe we just signed one of the best players on the game. Now I'm gonna give him the kit number 7, which is a realistic kit number for him. I'm sorry, Hazard, you're not gonna take it. But kit number 7, Hazard can take 10. He can take 10. Why not? And Mbappe has 7. Now, our budget now is blown away, but I really wanted that signing. Our budget has been blown away, but hey, that was nice. Hopefully we can probably sell a few more players to get our budget up a little bit. Cuenca for 1.5 million from FC Vizela. Why not? And then hopefully that goes through. And Toni Kroos, 73 million. Now I forgot I put him on list as well. Completely forgot. Now, PSG came over here and played hardball with me. You think I'm gonna come easy on you and say you can pay 1 million more than his worth or his value? Nah. You're gonna pay 100 million. Bare minimum, mate. 100 million for Toni Kroos. No chance, man. I'm not gonna negotiate any bit like you guys. 95. I'm gonna negotiate a little bit. But I think 95. I'll take 95. 74. Wow. You guys aren't even going up by any bit, like by 1 mil. You guys are rich. You guys surely can afford. Now get in the bin. If you think I'm gonna accept 74 million for Toni Kroos, I can wait for Arsenal. You know what? If someone like an Arsenal come in, who they always just come in for Toni Kroos, if they come in with a 75 million offer, I'll accept that because they're Arsenal, they're not PSG. Ooh, Leicester want Eden Hazard. Wow. Yeah, I think I gotta negotiate, right? I think that's a smart thing to do. Negotiate. Try to get as much as possible. It's not gonna be realistic. Firstly, because it's Leicester City. It's definitely not realistic. But I'm gonna go with 70. I think Brendan Rodgers, you want one of the best players of our generation when he was at Chelsea. You know, I'm not gonna make you start with 60. How about that? I know it's a bit too much, 70, so $60.1 or €1 actually, 60 and 1. He has accepted €1 more than 60. Yes. It's a bit of a meme, isn't it? Okay, I'm fine with that. 60 million into the bank for a player whom, let's be honest, hasn't done that well at Real Madrid. And I hope Hazard leaves Real Madrid. Not because I don't like him. I like him as a player, but I hope he leaves us and we get money for him. He goes find a club like Newcastle, Chelsea, and Juventus. But just whatever club, find a club that will suit you well and bad, right? It works well for everybody. Now our management is slightly going back up, and we have got a bit more money now. And we got rid of Hazard, who was on the reserves. So I might have to keep these guys actually because my reserves is looking thin. I might have to keep the pictures as well. But next up, I think I'm gonna go in with a right back. I think the weak point of this main team now. Look at every player there, apart from Rudiger, is 85 or higher, and even Rudiger is better. Is a good player. So, sorry, my man Vasquez. I think Hakimi is just a bit out of the question. He'll blow away our budget. I'm gonna try something different, and I'll go Pedro Porro maybe. We are linked with him, and I think realistically, Hakimi has said himself he wants to come back to Real Madrid to play for us one day, and we are probably linked with him every day. But Pedro Porro is more realistic. We're playing against, or we are negotiating with Pep Guardiola here. I'm gonna go in for solid 52.5. I think that's solid to start things off with. They want Jovic plus 37, so we sort of know where they are going. Probably about 60. I'm gonna go with 55. They want 71. We can work with this. It's not bad, but it's definitely negotiable, or whatever you call it. Wow, he says no. How about meet me halfway? 67. Surely gotta accept that. Surely. Okay. That's more than Hazard. That's 7 million more than Hazard. Okay. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, let's go. We've got important, decent, 5-year contract as well. Not bad. Release clause. The thing is, he could literally just go with release clause after this window penny. So, nah. Actually, he can't because he recently joined, didn't he? But I'm gonna remove that bonus, and I'm gonna give him 110k, and I'm gonna bring this down to 900. So we've had 900k is a lot of money as well. Okay, he's willing to accept that. He's willing to calm down a little bit, which is good, which is fine. I'm happy with that. So we didn't quite get the Hakimi, the player that we pretty much all wanted, but we got ourselves a Pedro Paul, who is actually decent to be fair, and I'm happy with that. He can be that main choice right back that we have got in that team, and then we can do this. Okay, I'm feeling much more confident now. I think the only thing that's probably worrying me is if we get a couple of injuries, it might hurt us. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell Rennie and get a third choice striker maybe. Do we have Mbappe, Benzema, Vinny, Jovic all could play there, so it's fine. A few kit numbers I'm gonna change as well now. Pedro Porto money on 90. No. I could give him 12, but I feel like personally 12 is probably for a left back. That's 12 fitting, is the thing. Maybe that's actually, you know. For now, I think we'll give him 12. Because it's cool. And we're slowly getting there. I want to complete a few more objectives from the board because I don't want to get sacked. Sign one young player. We signed 2, so that's done. No take. Sign 3 crucial players and make a profit. I should have given me the crucial squad for what am I doing? Great. Someone playing the youth academy and sent to the midfield. I don't think I'm going to care about this. Catch off clean sheet is going to be hard. To be fair, it's very low, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to focus on this first. So we have done that, the critical ones. I need to get 12 clean sheets, which is what I'm going to start doing. We are looking still quite healthy, 103 million, which isn't that bad. I'm happy with this team. If you do get a couple of offers for like Cruz, maybe I'll accept it. I was gonna forfeit anyways, or I was gonna reject or stop being the manager. Genuinely, 11 million from Valencia. I think we can squeeze in a little bit more. I mean, literally, now that we have spent a lot of money, I think every single bit helps, and I want to just negotiate a bit more. Maybe we're looking at 15. I think 15 is a decent offer. Yeah, I don't think it's too much for Valencia. I think it's decent. He's young, but he just isn't at that level that you really want him to be at. So there you go. Miguel and Marvin loan offers. Now Miguel is on a loan to buy, so I'm gonna reject that. I don't want him to go on. In fact, I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna make him the best left back in the world. No, we've already got Mendy. Now, again, it's a loan to buy from Getafe, so I'm interested in loaning him out, but not with a buy option. So, hey, unless someone gives us a loan, he might have to stay with us, which I'm cool with. You know. More depth, of course, in our squad. Renier has joined Valencia for 15 million, which is nice. So, it's a decent amount of money coming in. I'm happy with that. And then, oops, our squad is looking decent. The front three is looking good. The midfield is looking decent. The back line looks still very good. The problem is like Cruz popping. I'm gonna try to sell. I think out of the reserves, there's one player I want to get rid of. And that's probably Cuenca Guerrero, that is, as well. So, hey, not bad. Of course, this is a really strong squad, and we've got a couple of players on loan as well. So, if we do need, which I don't really like, but we could probably call them back. I don't like doing that, but Lucas Vazquez to Atletico. gets in the brain Atletico. I'm gonna look. I think he can still be a decent backup fullback, if not maybe a fifth choice winger or whatever. But hey, it's better than getting him to Atletico. That's what it is. Now, Luka Jovic from Inter Milan. I think he's a bit of a good player. I think not good player, but I think he's off the radar a little bit. But I'm gonna keep him actually because I think he can do really well as a backup. And I don't really want to sign too many unrealistic players, so I'm gonna keep this as realistic as I can, and just keep him. And look at that. How is Mbappe not the top deal? He has to be. Jota's going to Leipzig. Most of our deals are quite big deals, man. Which is cool. But we've got Almeria in the first game of La Liga. I'm going to go to this team and I'm going to attend pretty much a few press conferences. I haven't done many last season, so I'm going to start the season off with one. It might be louder than me, but who knows. These boys are winners. Yes, come on. It's a big fixture. Spain will be a very big. Excuse me? Excuse me? If you guys didn't know, in the first episode of the Portugal career mode with the Portugal, they said Real Madrid beat USA, and now you're telling me I'm playing Spain. What? The boys know what they have to do. Okay, I guess. And if 4 players leaving, we really brought in players. I want winners here. Absolutely, man. I want winners at a winning club. Okay. So with the squad, with everything ready, let's get into it. Why don't you show me Mbappe instead, man? Like, cool, man. Pedro is a good signing and all, but Mbappe is the highlight. He's one of the best. No, I think might be the highest of the playing FIFA at least. But hey, out of the video, I know you guys must be like, why are you playing this game? It's because it's the start of the season, man. We'll play the start of the season games. I think it's a big game to play.
Continues his run.
No. Oh my god. EA no, man. EA no, man. He purposely made me drag out my player, and he just finds the pocket of space.
Well, let's look at this again.
Oh my word, this is just shocking defending from Rudiger. Yeah, I dragged him out to try to cover because I thought he was gonna like maybe shoot. But this has not gone well at all. This has not gone well at all. Let's get Mbappe the touch though. Oh. See how he does on the right hand side. I think it'll be better up front probably, but Benzema will do a decent job probably, hopefully.
This is looking better. It's one opportunity here.
Look, we 2-0 down. Yeah, actually 2-0 down. Oh my word! We are 2-0 down against Almeria! How are you winning the league like this? How are you getting the Champions League like this? Yeah, Champions League. No way, man. No way. This is a no. Hitting far post. Of course, it hits the post again. Every time I take a shot, it hits the post or something. Casemiro takes one. Decent save. That's a decent hit as well. Come on, we still got time. No pressure. We still got time. Come on, from the corner. Benzema. Okay, take the ball. Take the ball. Okay. 2-1. 2-1. Decent. Decent. Go. Okay. It's not great. It's shameful, I guess. It's a disgrace that we're losing 2-1. I know it's away from home at this weird looking stadium, but come on, you gotta expect so much better more. Against Almeria, but hey, second half we still have, and who knows? Back for Pogba now. In for Vinny. Oh my word. This goalie is on fire, man. Pogba's into the first one. Mbappe. Not quite his first goal. Casemiro. Tried the shot. Didn't work out the way we wanted it, and that was horrible from Valverde. What was that pass? It could be on the break, you know. I'm just diving around like, I don't know, fouling. Pedro just lost it there. Come on, we need to score quick, guys. I don't want to drop points. I mean, by the way we play, we probably deserve to. But this
Hanging on to
system
the
hasn't
ball
been
when the
working. I need
pattern suits them.
someone like Mbappe up front, not on the wings to be honest. And I might have to bring Benz off. As much as he scored that header for us,
So half an hour
hasn't
remaining.
really been that great in the game, no. Not really.
Well, that's wonderful
Mendy,
attacking
please
play.
cover. Mendy, please. Someone get there.
Quickly
Get
Well, strong play here. Must be.
Flip's sake, man. Flip's sake. Oh my flipping god. We are horrible. Sorry, Benz. I'm sorry, but you're horrible too. Like, one header is all we got from you. I'm bringing Rodrigo on. They're gonna win this. The best we can get is a draw, man. I can't believe I'm losing to Almeria.
So back under
Never heard of them before.
Along the side.
Oh, get in the bin, Valverde! You are quicker than him like 3 times. Oh my word, this is not going well. This is absolutely not going well. Pele. Oh my word, you're getting bullied by Costa. Not even Diego Costa, it's not even a game. We have got 8 minutes probably, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. Come on, Finger. It just doesn't matter. I just need Pogba out. He just hasn't been in.
Clearly in an offside position.
He just hasn't been
Real
in.
Madrid are going to
Our
make the
defense has been
change
a bit shocking as well. And I said a bit. Vinny, man! Oh my word, how, EA, please explain to me, how is someone with 20 speed or whatever catching up or even beating to a guy with like 90 plus pace? I don't understand. Oh my word, how is he beating him there? He's not even supposed to be catching up to him. You damn
Here it is
people,
now,
man.
substitution.
Oh my word, this game is broken AF.
And over comes
Rudiger. Of course, man.
misfiring with the header.
Of course, it's just over. If you guys think only ultimate is hard, oh my word. Legendary. It's not
And the referee
much
brings the
easier.
match to a close.
stupid, man. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't be losing to UD Almeria. Never heard of them before.
So vital that they now
Oh my god.
next week. They can't afford to start the season
I'm
with
so down
back-to-back
right now.
losses.
I feel worse than when I lost to PSG in
To say
Kitchen.
for himself out on the
I feel
pitch.
worse.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming
I
off the
feel
pitch.
worse.
He worked hard.
Yeah, they were just better than us on the day. We just couldn't quit anything, literally. Good moments in the game, but there were times when it looked like you might get back into it. Yeah, literally. I guess that was a good response. We looked good at times, but just scored and just killed us. I'm more than frustrated. Who the hell is Costa? Man, don't talk to me about a random player I've never heard of, okay? Okay? As if you couldn't mark me off enough. How is my measure rating 72? Explain. But hey, that is gonna be the end of the first episode. In the next episode, however, we have got more games, end of episode window, and more. Basically, we're just gonna keep going. I want to make season 2 not 20 episodes, okay? So I'm gonna make it until episode 40 to wrap season 2 up. I want to make it shorter, which means we'll probably play more games. But if you guys have any transfer suggestions, by the way, 141 million I've got. I'm probably looking at a few free players. Hopefully, I'm gonna go and find a few free players probably. And yeah, because I think that all my reserves, I'm looking a bit weak. And if I'm gonna sell or loan up Marvin, or sell Guerrero, Cuenca, or any of these players, if any 2 or more of these players leave, I need to get a replacement because I want to keep it at least 8 players on my reserves and 11 players on the main team and then 7 on the bench. So I want to keep it at 25 players at least. So I've got 26 at the moment. I could probably sell a few of them for a bit more money. But let me know what your thoughts are and who probably I should sign because I'm going to keep it as realistic as possible. Don't go and tell me to sign some random player I haven't heard of. However, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Hit the like button guys, subscribe to the channel guys on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!